Group station. The following show on 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines is paid for by Outdoors Tradition TV LLC. Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Ready? All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, brought to you in part by our friends at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Tell you more about them here in a second. We got a fun show for you. We're going to be talking with Skippy Peterson from Gearhead Archery about the Iowa Deer Classic coming up next week. Can you believe the Iowa Deer Classic is next week? Good morning, Richard. We're also going to be talking with Bryn from Revealed by Tactacam, scouting turkeys with your trail camera. We got a whole bunch of information about the Midwest Walleye Challenge that's going to be coming up. We're going to be a big part of that this year here on the radio shows. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that. Morning, Fishing Dave. Good morning, Rick. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Richard on Facebook Live on the live stream. Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. We got those people down in Carlisle, Iowa. Really nice people. $60 a month gets you 1 month free when you pay for a year. In advance, you get a 12 by 50 assigned spot, secure gates 24/7, security cameras. You get discounts for multiple spots. Just call Tracy, Dick, or Danielle at 515-822-1362. 515-822-1362. Make an appointment. They'll help you fill out an application, pick your spot, and you're good to go. Tell them Outdoors Dan sent you, will you? Good folks down there. All right, a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff to tell. We're going to have a lot of things going on at the Classic next week, and we're going to have giveaways, we're going to have contests. I think I'm going to do the. Everybody was asking me about the Buck Talk shirts. I think what we're going to do, everybody that's bought a shirt already for the, we were going to do a bow giveaway for my one of my Elite bows, but since I'm not with Elite anymore, I can't do that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give away an Ozonics HR 500 unit, and that's what I use on Respect the Game TV. I don't go hunting without it. I'm going to give a brand new one of those away and something else for the winner. So when you come out to the booth, if you want to get a Buck Talk Radio shirt, they're going to be $25 because I don't have to pay shipping. I'm going to give it to you right there. I've got XL and 2XL sizes, and the first 20 people that buy a shirt, you're going to be in the drawing with the other 3 or 4 people that already bought them. So there you go. Come on down, easy peasy. Speaking of easy, we're going to go talk with, hey, Steve Martin, good morning. Have a great show, you too, buddy. I appreciate that. Happy Saturday to you, Fishing Dave. Let's go to the phones and go talk to Skippy over at Gearhead Archery. Hi, Skippy.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good too. I just pulled into the Walmart parking lot so I could chat with him on the way to a deer classic show here in Wisconsin. So it starts at 9 today. So I figured I'd just pull over and have a good chat with you.
Well, I appreciate that. You got Gracie with you, or is she at home?
No, she's at home. She's too much to handle in large capacity crowds.
No, I could appreciate that.
Yeah, 10-month-old puppy. Yeah, there's just too many things to see and sniff, and Dad would not enjoy himself.
Yeah. So I had a great conversation with Adriana yesterday, Armstrong, who is a national collegiate champion archer. She's also one of the people on Grace. What is it? Grace Lace and what?
Grace Camo and Lace.
Yeah, Grace Camo and Lace TV show on the Sportsman's Channel. That's her and her sister and her family. And I got to tell you, Skip, I'm very impressed with those young ladies. They're not too far away from where I grew up, and I'm sure we stomped some of the same cornfields. And it's nice to see. I kind of feel like I'm getting like a grandpa thing going here or something, because I kept telling her that I'm excited to see the next generation coming into their own, and and they're getting after it. They're doing really good things, and it's nice to see that baton being passed on.
Well, they were raised in a hunting family. I mean, their grandpa, their mom and dad. I mean, all the way up. I think Adriana was one of the youngest to shoot a Grand Slam, and I think she was 7 or 8 years old, and I was actually out in Montana at Trophy Plus in Wyoming, Montana, and I was guiding her on her first Grand Slam at the age of 7 or 8. So I mean, we go way back, and almost like her dad and I are the same age, so it almost feels like I'm a parent as well with those kids, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. I mean, we've just been doing this for so long, you know, and I hate to say it, but we've got way more seasons behind us than we do in front of us now. And it's just, it's just, when I was talking with her and her sister, it was like I can relate to when I first started. That passion, that drive, you know, and, you know, all the things looking ahead on the trail. And, you know, like I said, it just makes me feel good that they're, you know, when I'm done, there's going to be more outdoor communicators to fill my space.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And they're, good kids, great upbringing. I mean, just, it's like you're instilling things in your youngsters and that. I mean, there's a time when and I'm one of them, I kind of got lost for a little bit, but you always come back to your roots. You always got your mom and dad in the back of your head telling you, it's probably not a good idea, you know, so, you know, they might seem like they're not listening, but they always are. And as you get older, they're just great adults, you know. I mean, that's kind of what it's all about.
Yeah, no, they're awesome. It was, if you get a chance, folks, listen. I'll be playing both of their interviews here the next couple of weeks on Mondays on the Outdoor Call Radio app. So, Hunting for X's, brought to you by Gearhead Archery. So there you go. I need to get their dad on as a guest. I think that would be a good show, too.
Yeah, he's a hoot.
Yeah, well, I need to do that. So, well, good. Hey, I'm looking forward to next week. Didn't it fly by? I can't believe the Deer Classic's next week already.
It's almost like Christmas Eve, only it's Deer Classic Eve. I mean, we're literally like, I'm going to leave on Thursday morning. I mean, it's not, and then you know, it kind of helped this weekend. There's a deer show because it kind of makes me go through the inventory and shoot everything and make sure everything is you know, up to that quality of, you know, because sometimes you go to, you know, 15, 16 shows a year. You know, you're taking the same bows and that. So, I mean, the strings get a little bit wore down, so you kind of go over every bow and make sure everything is just perfect. So it's kind of nice. I got this show today to get everything dialed in.
Yep. And those are show bows, folks. Those are not new bows. Those are show bows.
Yeah,
that's for people to play with.
I go to like, you know, 15, 16 shows a year all over the United States. In fact, my one truck I had to retire this year, it had 330,000 miles on it, and it's a 2014, and I just didn't feel confident driving to Pennsylvania or just long rides with it. So I retired it this year. But but I guess what I'm saying is, you know, all those shows you go to, the Iowa one is the one you always mark on your calendar. It's always like, you know, that's the show you don't miss.
It's really one of the best shows in the Midwest as far as a deer show.
Nation.
Yeah.
I mean, nationwide. It's there. And then when you're there, and like typically when someone comes to a booth, I'm always in their ear talking. Hey, where are you from? You know, what bow do you shoot? Da 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 da. It's amazing how many people travel in for this show. I mean, it's common to have people from Indiana, Missouri, Kansas. I mean, they travel distances just to come to the Iowa Deer Classic.
Yeah. Talking with Skippy Peterson from Gearhead Archery. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give away a pair to the Iowa Deer Classic tickets. If you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, you can call Andrew right now, 515-244-1350, 515-244-1350. All you got to do is tell Andrew the name of Skip's dog. I just said it like 5 minutes ago. You know, if you heard that, if you know what her name is, Andrew will give you a pair of tickets. I'll give you a hint. Starts with a G. So, hey, so we're gonna be doing a really neat deal. I got a ton of stuff going on at the booth at the Outdoor Call Radio booth. We're gonna be right next. I'm gonna be in between Respect the Game TV. Larry's got a booth, then my booth, and then Todd Rupert at Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls has got a booth. So we got. I'm gonna do this Buck Talk Radio shirt deal for a Ozonics and some other stuff in there for drawing. So we got that going on. If you buy a Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Call, I don't care if it's a mouth call, slate call, or box call. I bought a Dave Smith DSD strutter decoy. and you'll have a chance to throw your name in there if you buy a call from Todd. And if you get a Gearhead, and I mean, this is really cool. You're knocking $300 off the price, which is amazing. Mark's giving him a $50 gift card, and for the first 4 people that buy a Gearhead at the show, I'm going to give them a brand new pair of Itasca hunting boots like I wear on Respect the Game TV. That's a deal.
Yep, it's like Christmas.
It is
Christmas
like
for deer hunters.
Well, you get a great bow. I tell you, Skip, I threw a broadhead on for the first time last night with shooting my B30, and I had that thing finally tuned with my field points and stuff, and I threw a 100 grain fixed broadhead. I think it was a Slick Trick Grizzly. I'm sorry, Slick Trick Viper Trick. And at 14 yards, that's my shot downstairs. So I was right there in pretty much the same hole as my field points.
Cool. Awesome.
Uh-oh.
That's it. That's
Huh?
what it should be.
The turkeys are in trouble.
No, I'm telling you, I keep my decoys out at 10 to 12 yards, so that's pretty much my shooting distance. But yeah, I should be pretty much money right there. I haven't shot my decap arrow yet. I made a full length decap arrow, so I got to get a big box so I can throw one of our used comforters or something in, so the arrow doesn't go all the way through, and draw a turkey head on there and zero that in. So I'll do that this week.
There you go. Well, hey, we appreciate it.
But I've heard some people do those decaps too. They go to Menards and get some of that foam that goes around water pipes and stuff, like the diameter of a turkey's neck.
Yeah.
And they'll kind of stick that up, and then they'll just slice it. Like they'll simulate that's the turkey's neck, and the decap's got to take it off.
Yeah, or you can draw it on a pillow and shoot at the pillow and stuff.
Sure.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Gary's got his boat in the water. Said it's 38 degrees. Finally had the hard work to get the bike going. Patrick, good morning. Mark Parker, good morning, Patrick. Morning. Oh, Dirk Stark's up and running around. He said, "Good morning, sunshine." So.
Oh my gosh.
And he said to tell you hi.
He's probably going to put food plots in. He's probably trying to step up his game a little bit this year.
Do what?
He's probably getting ready to put food plots in today. You know, that's how far in advance he is. He's probably thinking food plots already.
I don't know. I think he's at a Skip. Contact me, please, David. You know David Davis.
Who?
David Davis.
That name sounds really familiar.
Yeah, he says he wants you to contact him.
Okay.
David, it will probably be easier if you just got a hold of Skip. Just go to gearheadarchery.com and.
Just send me an email at skip@gearheadarchery.com.
Skip.
Gearheadarchery.com.
Yeah, David. Skip at gearheadarchery.com. Just shoot him an email.
His name sounds familiar. I think we've probably even talked. There's a lot of people.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to you coming out and shooting. So you're actually building now. The new bow line's called the Pivot. So you're building me a Pivot 30, or you've already got me a Pivot 30 built for my backup?
I'm bringing one to the show. I got 2 of them built to test shoot at shows and stuff. So I got that. I'm trying to wrap around what bows to bring to the Iowa show, because I don't have my own booth this year. Normally I have a shooting trailer, but I'm actually working in Mark Wagner's space, and I can't take up too much of his space. I'm kind of.
Oh no, just take the whole thing over. You can do that.
No.
You can do that. That's fine. You tell him I said so. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We'll take a little square footage there and have probably 6, 7, 8 bows.
I'm gonna try and shoot my first turkey with the B30 since I've been shooting that since January. I want to at least get one, and then I'll probably switch off to the Pivot. I don't.
You think I should bring a shooter crossbow for people to throw in the Mark's trailer there?
I honestly have gotten a lot of emails about your crossbows already.
All right. I'll throw a carbon one in a tactical.
Yeah, you built
the carbon and then the tactical.
Gary Peck says the fish are biting up at Lake Winnie up in Minnesota.
You better get that truck packed. Get going.
I don't have time. I wish I could. Thanks. Good morning, Gary. Good to see you, buddy. He was catching some just monster crappie and bluegills yesterday. He sent me a picture. It was great. Thanks, David. I appreciate it. David said congrats on my turkey tag. We'll see Skip at the Minnesota Deer and Turkey Show, Dirk said.
Yeah, I'll be in Minnesota, too.
Yeah. Oh, Dirk, man. Gotta love Dirk.
Dirk.
Yeah,
I I just think it's cool as parents call him Dirk. You know, I mean, it's like a little baby's like, hey, what should we call him? We'll call him Dirk. Yeah, perfect.
Well, you know, they should have named him Slicktra.
Oh.
You know what that is?
Okay. You're going to tell me.
Yeah, flux fletch veins are made from a compound called Slicktra. And what that does is if the arrow goes through a target or if it goes through an animal at the molecular level, it goes back and regains its memory from that Slicktra compound that the veins made out of. That's why flux fletch veins are so awesome.
Cool.
Did you not know that?
Yeah, I learned something here today. No.
Dirk says I'm killing him. He says you're killing me. Yeah,
I just like them for the rigidity. I mean, they're one of those veins that just seem to hold up no matter what you shoot them. That's
because of the Slicktra. And
well, I didn't know what it was called.
Yeah, and they need to be making shirts and stuff that say "You got Slicktra, we do" or something. You know. Yeah. Did you get a winner, Andrew?
Yes, we did.
Who won?
Rick.
Rick won. Congratulations, Rick.
Rick.
Yeah, he knew Gracie's name. How about that, Skippy?
Wow.
And was very, very excited.
Yeah, how about that? 7:16 and some change. We're visiting with the CEO of Gearhead Archery, Skippy Peterson. Skippy, hang on for a second. I got to take a real quick break, and we'll come back and finish this up, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to
I'll be giving away more tickets here pretty soon. Oh, Skippy, he's good people. So's Dirk. You hear that, Dirk? We need Slicktra shirts. Drinking coffee on the deck, and Tom's your vocalist one. Brandon, you're killing me, man. I wish I was hearing him. I can't wait. I just love chasing turkeys.
They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily.
I really thought I'd have to give another hint out on that. That was Rick got me on that one. How about that?
Yeah, the whole D thing. That must be.
If you're looking to tape your hunts this season,
look at the turkeys on my trail camera. That's what we're gonna talk about, Ben, with is scouting turkeys with your trail cams.
Iowa Deer Classic, loaded with archery and
look at that.
Equipment, hunting gear, camo, deer blinds, land experts, big game outfitters, utility vehicles, food plots, equipment, and more.
Looks like I got a Jake out there strutting. And I already there's a couple doing their pecking order fighting. Look at that. Out there fighting. I love the turkeys, man.
You were hunting and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is buried.
You're welcome, Rick. Good morning, Hoyt.
You can't feel the bite and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or
Rick, did you hear the announcement about the Buck Talk radio shirts? Because I know you've been wanting one. $25 and it gets you into the drawing for the ozonics, and I'll throw something else in there. It'll be a couple different things. It'll be almost $1,000.
Complications. Don't take that chance. Get Illimitic clothing from Gearhead.
Might do a DSD hen decoy.
A repellent that is fused to
I'll figure it out.
Fibers. Ticks hate it. Illimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing Illimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and
that's Gary's yard up in Minnesota right now. That's where I go bear hunting at. Look at that.
Visit Gearhead.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from
that place is loaded with turkeys, man. You never would have thought northern Minnesota, the turkeys would thrive up there, but they're everywhere.
Depression, or folks just looking for a new direction or plan in their life.
Let's hear you spit and drum.
Struggling and are looking for someone to help you find answers to a better relationship, a marriage, or just
there you go, Dirk.
Stress.
Morning, Scotty. Morning, Larry.
We offer a family-friendly, straightforward approach to helping.
Oh, Scotty, I'm sorry about the funeral.
That can be harmful to your health, relationships, and your work. The staff at New Life offer one-on-one sessions that get right to the heart of the matter. We work with you so you can discover better choices on how to handle the issues you might be dealing with in your life. When you're looking for someone to listen to you, we're here. Please consider.
Yeah, mushrooms are good too. Crappie mushrooms and turkeys in the spring, Hoyt. And walleyes.
006 in West Des Moines.
That's my manna from heaven. Gee,
Also
Christmas.
find us 24/7 at newlifecounseling.com. We are here to help you when you need us.
If you're an angler, you know the importance of keeping your bait fresh, alive, and handy. Well, let's talk about a bait system that helps folks catch more fish and is made in Minnesota where they know fishing. The Bait Caddy is an amazing bait system that you can use for open water fishing or ice fishing that keeps your minnows, leeches, shiners, and bait fresh while you fish. The Bait Caddy has a clear UV-resistant housing that lets you see your bait at all
Turkeys
times.
are all
Its
over
large
my
lid
camera,
allows
man.
easy access to your bait and keeps it handy and flush in 8 to 10 inch ice holes. No loose parts. It's
I already got
self-filling,
my
then it
blind
floats.
spot
Plus, it's
picked
made
out
not
on
to
my
crack,
Onyx.
warp, or fade.
It's
The
going to
Bait
be a
Caddy
great
will fit
spring
in
for
your life
Walleye
well
Super
or
and
troll easy
enforce
alongside
this
your boat,
year's
and it's
Walleye
made in the
Challenge.
USA. The Bait Caddy has a
You
lifetime
probably meant to
warranty
say
and
excited,
bait
huh?
system your friends
Rick,
will
I told my
want.
daughter's
For more
mushrooms were
information,
popping up and she wanted to take off work yesterday and go.
www.baitcaddy.com.
They're popping up where, Rick?
Easy access to
They're
your
not
bait,
popping
made
up
in
here yet.
Minnesota and keeps your
It's
bait
too
fresh
cold.
all day.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that...
There you go, Larry. Have fun, buddy. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant, Richard.
Life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575
Coming back, everybody.
today.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday all across the good old US of A. Visiting with our friend Mr. Skippy Peterson from Gearhead Archery, a little deer classic preview. Skippy's coming down, and guess what he's bringing with? Not only is he bringing me another bow for my pleasure, he's bringing me a Bigfoot. I'm going to have my very own Bigfoot. Thank you, Skippy.
Yep, Bigfoot head. Actually, it's a 3-headed Bigfoot, so you can just spin around and just. I mean,
it's a bow. It's an archery target, but I don't know.
Yep.
I don't think I'm going to shoot it. What happened? You're not going to give me the big one, just the big single?
No, I need that for the shop. That's the greeter. You know, so when you come to Gearhead, you open the door, you see Bigfoot with a chain around his neck saying "Welcome to Gearhead," and he's got a T18 in his hand, so you just get to see the size comparison and you know.
Yeah, but you had didn't you have 5-6 heads on the shelf out there?
Well, I got the heads. Yeah, I'm bringing a Bigfoot head, but not the full.
Well, no, I don't expect you. Oh, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't ask you to give me the whole thing.
I don't even know how you'd put it in your house. Actually, I mean, it weighs like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
You know,
Scotty Mueller said to tell you good morning, Skippy.
Good morning. So yeah, I mean the Bigfoot. Yeah, he's the greeter. You know, because if you don't know Gearhead, you don't know Squatch. You know,
that's right. You know, I got to tell you, I was talking to when I was talking to Adriana yesterday, and I talked to Philip Vanderpool and some other people this week too. It's amazing to me how much more weight I can pull with that bow with less effort. I don't know what the difference. I don't know how or why, and you don't have to give your secret away over the air, but I can actually pull 3 more pounds and point my bow down where I couldn't do that with I was complaining about that this fall because my shoulder was bothering me. So I actually I actually had to crank my bow down because of my shoulder hurting and stuff. But I don't have to do that with that Gearhead, which was really a nice surprise.
Yeah, I have a buddy that's got major shoulder problems, and when he starts shooting Gearhead, he goes, "Skip, this is the only bow I can shoot where it doesn't bother my shoulder." And another guy that he was into the crossbow, and he just wanted to give a vertical bow a try because it's tough to go to a crossbow when you're shooting vertical bow. It's almost like, but you want to keep hunting, you know. So, but I had another guy that he got back into a vertical bow, a Gearhead bow over his. I think he's shooting a 10-point or something on the crossbow side, just because of the draw cycle. So it starts out a little bit softer, but then it works into the peak draw weight kind of mid cycle. So it's not so hard on your shoulder. And then instead of slamming you back into the back wall, it lets you nestle back there. So there's not such a violent draw cycle.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to because you told me the pivot's actually smoother than the B30. Right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I should be really happy. Brandon said he got into a pattern last year. They were catching nothing but 26-inch wallies. Brandon, you need to listen. Make sure you don't go anywhere because you're going to want to hear about this Midwest Walleye Challenge when I get into the fishing stuff. So don't go anywhere because these things, you got a chance of winning something even if you don't catch anything. It's really a neat program. Jeff, good morning. How you? I hear you, Hoyt. I hear you. So, Skip, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a good show next week. Your people could come over to Archery Field and Sports. They can test drive a bunch of different bows from Gearhead. You can look and see what's going on. I'm super excited that you partnered with the kids at Grandview University here in Des Moines. You're gonna help out their brand new archery team at the college. So thank you for doing that.
I think I'm going to get a tour of it on Thursday. I think Charlie's going to give me a little tour of the facility and things too. I believe on that.
Yep.
Also too, I'm coming with. I'm bringing 2 different models in a couple different weights in quantities to the Deer Classic that are more of our. It's kind of our meat and potatoes. It's a Disruptor Pro 20 and the Disruptor Pro 24. And what we did for the show is kind of the debut is their Cerakote in an olive drab.
Oh, cool.
And then we put a slider grip on them too. So that's what it drives the price higher. But then we take the price down to where below where it even should be. But it's just about getting more out there I don't want to say on the streets, but in the woods. But anyway, yeah. And then last year too, like on Sunday, I just did a walkthrough of all the deer heads and stuff upstairs. Just with not really pushing gearhead or anything, but just from a hunter standpoint, looking at big bucks. And then I put it on the socials and stuff. In the matter of a couple weeks, it had an impact of like 250,000 people that video touched. Just people seeing the big bucks and sharing it, and just like check this out, So I mean it really. I mean, the bucks is what draws the people in there, and then it's just the amount of vendors, and then it just really makes this an amazing show. And there's not a ShamWow on every corner either. Like that one year I went to the Great American Outdoor Show. I think there's like 7 ShamWow guys in that whole thing. Where this show, it's pretty much all hunting.
Yeah, I mean, you get some hodgepodge stuff, but I mean, it's not. It's some of that stuff's pretty nice. So
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks, Brant. Appreciate you listening this morning. Hoyt, I appreciate you supporting the shows. We appreciate that. Good morning, Tony. No, I'm looking forward to it. Man, I wish I was. I wish. I had a dream. That I was thinking about turkey hunting and stuff, and for some reason I keep having a carbon 30 popping into my head. So maybe next year.
I'll bring one if you want to shoot one. I mean, I basically built 4 carbons this week. I built a 20, a 24, a 30, and an 18. I already actually have an 18 in a seat right next to me right now going to this show. So
yeah, well,
2.7 pounds.
Well, how much?
2.7 pounds is the mass weight on an 18.
Yeah, and then what's the disruptor? It's under 3 pounds on the disruptor too, right?
On the aluminum disruptor?
Yeah.
It's over 3. It's like 3.
I tell you what. If you're going out west chasing elk and stuff, that disruptor's the way to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just throw that on.
I like the name of it too. I mean, the reason we called it that is we needed a boat to disrupt the industry. So that was kind of the term and the word we used when we came up with the name disruptor. So we need to disrupt the industry. So that was where it came from. I
had a really good conversation with a person the other day. They said, they were asking me, well, why Gearhead, Dan? And I said, well, I've known the owner forever, and I wanted to work with a bow company that I was going to be able to retire with for the next 10 years. So I'm not going anywhere. And I said, it's a different. I go, when you go out and you go to a 3D shoot, or if you're in hunting camp, if someone's got a Gearhead, their bow is the Gearhead bow does not look like any other bow. And I like sticking out and being unique. With a bow that's competent, it's smooth, it's quiet, it's accurate. It's one of the most adjustable bows in the business. It's got everything you'd ever want on a bow, Skip.
Yeah, if we want to adjust the bow to the way you want to shoot instead of you manipulating yourself to how you want to shoot. And we weren't always that way. The first year we came out, we made everything with sticks, and then we saw that the archers needed to adjust things. They all like to tinker.
Yeah, it's not.
We gave them that tool to tinker with.
Yeah, it's not where you're stuck with the same draw length. If that way, if you want to trade that off or you want to sell it in a year or two and get a different one, you're going to be able to have adjustable cams and draw weight on the limbs now. It's not like it when Gearhead was originally out, where
Right.
you ordered it specifically to your draw weight and your draw length. It's not like that anymore.
Yeah, we start sometimes you make mistakes. I mean, that first year, and we're in year 9 right now, so we'll be starting year 10 this April. But I mean, our first bow we came out with was a T18. It had one draw length and 4 different draw weights, and we gave you different releases to shoot. And it's just like, man, that was a dumb idea. But if you learn, you adjust, and you listen to your customers, and you keep you keep changing until you get it right.
Hey,
I think we got it right.
I think you're doing good. Like I said, I love mine. So, all right, Skip. If someone wants to get a hold of you, or if they want to see more of what's going on at Gearhead, what's the best way for them to do it?
Well, we keep pretty active on the socials, but I mean, if you want to just reach out to me too, I mean, you can send me an email at skip@gearheadarchery.com or sales@gearheadarchery.com. We all see them.
Yeah, or just go to gearheadarchery.com and look at everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I keep waiting
We're
for.
kind of redoing the website right now too to make it a little bit more beneficial. Like we got all of our specs and stuff on there, so like it doesn't every bow model that's ever been made, you can go there to like the spec page, and it's got all the string and cable lengths, which cam was used, which limb grind was used, and stuff like that. So everything is front and center for dealers or people that need new strings, or that they can go there as a reference. And you can also, we also carry all the strings and stuff too that they need. But some people like to build their own and stuff like that. We give all the specs.
Yeah, that's always fun. And then you're going to love the new one, folks, because it's actually going to be me as a hologram walking you through the website. Welcome you. Hey guys, it's Outdoors Dan. Welcome to Gearhead Archery. And then as you click through as you click through the different pages, I will follow you as a hologram and say, well, hey, what can I help you with over here? It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that, Skippy.
Yeah, and then we're going to work that right into the bow riser. So when someone takes their Gearhead to the woods, they start seeing a deer. You'll be like, why don't you shoot that one? Here comes Dan again. You can't get rid of them.
Yeah, what are you doing, man? Hey, we got the big turkey challenge coming up too for turkey season. If we're going to be giving away a 3-day hunt to Slim Knox County whitetails in Missouri. I've got DSD decoys. I got a Tactacam camera. I got a whole bunch of other stuff. It's like $3,000 by the time everything's over with. But if you go out and you shoot a 30 or 60-second video of your turkey hunt, you could be with a bow or a gun. It doesn't matter. Just need to be with a Tactacam POV camera, and then send that to me to Outdoors Dan. Just go to the Outdoor Call Radio. My email's right there, and just I'll put you into the contest. And if you shoot one with a Gearhead, I will tell you this: you will get extra points if you shoot a Gearhead. So there'll be an extra prize or two if you shoot a Gearhead. So I'm looking forward to that. And then this fall, we're going to be doing a doe hunting contest where you can win a Gearhead bow and a whole bunch of other stuff. That is going to be fun. I think, if I remember right, I think I said we're going to give a Kansas whitetail hunt away on that one. That's a $5,000 hunt.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so that's going to be a big deal this fall. So
some might be difficult. I see Wisconsin just passed legislation where the upper tier of the state they banned doe hunting for the next I think 4 years or something, trying to bring the herd back a little bit. But until they kill some wolves, that isn't going to change.
Yeah, we just
that's a whole other topic. But I'm just saying that's a whole. I mean, what are they doing?
Yeah, no, that's all right. We got. There's plenty of places to go find to get a doe done.
Yeah.
And here's how you're going to do it. You're just going to go hunting, and then when you get a deer, you're going to get a hold of Skip and FaceTime him, and then you're going to do the recovery, and then that's going to be your entry into the contest. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and it's not going to be who kills the most does. It's going to be every time you do that, you're going to be in the drawing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we got a whole year to get all that worked out. So
okay. Right now it's just a draft.
Right now it's just in my foggy little mind.
All right.
Yeah. All right, buddy. I can't wait to see you next week. Have fun at the show this week. Don't get, wash your hands, hand sanitizer. Don't get sick.
I won't get sick.
All right.
Have a great day, Dan.
Thank you, Skippy. There he goes, Skippy Peterson from Gearhead Archery. Real fine feller right there. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Veins are very important to your arrow flight and for consistent grouping. Flex Fletch and its fine lineup of products has been helping archers steer their arrows for over 50 years. Silent Night veins are 30% thinner with a much greater tear than veins out there. This
I hear you, Hoyt.
to a dramatic reduction of in-flight drag. Flex Fletch veins also have the capability of reshaping or bounce back after pass-through shots on targets or game. This ensures consistent arrow flight every time. Flex Fletch offers a variety of colors, sizes, and styles for any archer to use in their setup. Whether it's for 3D indoor or hunting, Flex Fletch has the vein for you. To see these great veins and adhesives like Zing or Flex Bond to get a great seal on your arrow when you fletch, go to your local dealer or flexfletch.com. Flex Fletch, proudly made in the USA, based out of Minnesota.
Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting
turkeys are
from
everywhere.
self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns.
That's good to see that kind of hatch, man. A lot of them made them through the winter already, so
Shooter Supply carries firearms
that's
to meet
exciting.
any budget, and we can even special order items for those who like to add higher-end guns to their collection. JLM also has a full-time gunsmith on board that can help with all your gun repair needs. So from ammo and hearing protection to gun cleaning kits, holsters, and sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
You resumed unknown file.
Let's talk about a story.
Yeah, there's two unknown file shows down. If they're in the Wednesday file, I put all the 23s in a separate folder.
Okay, I remember 24 from the labor of product Christina Taylor. It's amazing hearing the customer's descriptions of how unique each bottle
Just did that Hoyt last fall, bud. Got to switch it up a little bit.
Honey whiskey to the whiskey and cream, or the robust mulberry gin, American gin, or vodkas. Revelton Distilling visitors can't believe the flavor profiles the mixologists are creating at the distillery every day. Revelton Distillery is open Wednesday through Sunday in Osceola. They're located at 1400 West Clay Street, right off I-35. Revelton Distillery fine spirits are
Well, the
also
fishing
available
reports
at your
are
local grocery
horrible.
and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at ReveltonDistillery.com.
So you're going to work Friday and Saturday, or just Saturday?
I can do some Friday and
Because Donovan and Lori's going to be in the booth. That's fine.
whatever happens. I mean,
Well, are you going to be having to drive from Perry to here to do the show and then back to Perry?
probably.
Well, then I don't want you to do that. Let's do Saturday.
You want me to grab donuts on my way from? You need me right away there Saturday morning, or can I just grab donuts?
That's fine.
Scents are available in powder.
Yeah, because I'll be there at 6:30 in the morning. So.
Yeah, you'll have nothing that you could. They don't open up food until
9.
I'll get you something.
More than scents. It's a community of hunters that are
Sitting
family.
there for how
Just
many
go to
hours?
PureWhiteTail.com and check out all they have to
I
offer.
know donuts isn't really a big.
I'll be over there at the barbecue nachos and lemonade stand.
Field staff opportunities.
I saw them.
Want to be more
They were at the
successful in
Brick
field?
Fest, that
Go
Lego
to
thing.
PureWhiteTail.com or look them
And,
up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join
the
the
guys
Pure Whitetail
there,
family today.
they forgot lids,
Hi, this is your old friend
and it's like,
Speedo.
I mean,
Located
I
in
love their
Lake Iowa.
lemonade, and so.
Stop on over here.
But
We
my
got a
kids
nice
ended up
selection of
shaking
used
it.
golf
Yeah,
carts.
that's crazy. That's not good. It's too expensive for that.
Wearing it, yeah. I was like, oh man, I should just lick my hands because
We've got a number of pre-owned golf carts in all types of price ranges. Available with fancy.
There you go,
wheels,
Hoyt.
stereo.
That's awesome.
We got it here at Speed's Golf.
All right, we got one more after this. 30
One more when we're back, everybody.
Check out our website for a complete inventory at
And then we are good to go.
speedsgolfcarts.com.
They're one of America's favorite fish to go after. Whether you call them old papermouth or
And
a
then we
slab,
have
folks love to
one more
chase
big
after
break.
the tasty crappie. And the folks at PureCrappie.com
We're sitting
are waiting to help
pretty
you limit out
fairly
your
good.
next fishing trip. Whether you dip, troll, or cast for them, PureCrappie.com has the baits, tackle and apparel every crappie angler will appreciate.
Well, I don't know if this was like a glitch or something, but on the radio there was someone from Russia listening.
That's purecrappie.com.
Russia. I go,
You're
I
listening
don't know
to
if that's
Outdoor
a
Call Radio.
glitch or,
Outdoors Dan,
but
1350
we had a
ESPN.
listener from Russia.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Oh, we're reaching everywhere, even Russia. We just had a comment from Russia. We love you, Outdoors Dan, comrade. Only we listen to you every day that you're on for Kodiak Comrade Bear Talk. Way to go, Outdoors Dan Bruska. All right, so
You should do that accent more often.
All right, so at the booth next week, we're gonna have the Buck Talk Radio stuff going on. We're gonna have specials from Bait Caddy. You'll have a QR code. You can just come by the booth and scan it, and you'll get a discount on that. Norlander Socks is offering a Iowa Deer Classic discount for socks. Fan lock. I just did a video yesterday on fan lock, how to take your turkey fans and spray them down and dry them out that way instead of having to use borax. I mean, I've been turkey hunting forever, and I was always taught to spread them out on a piece of cardboard, staple them down the wings, and then or the fan, and then take borax and put it on the meat and then let it cure that way. But man, it's a mess. You get borax everywhere. Well, you don't need to do that anymore with the fan lock. You just spray it down. You put it on a hanger, clip it to a hanger, or Skip actually makes a product too called a tail fan saver, which is nice. I hope he brings some of those to the Deer Classic. But you just clip that on the last feather on the tail fan and fan it out, and it keeps it folded out or fanned out. So you can do it with that or a hanger, and just spray your fan lock on both sides of the fan and on the meat. If there's any little meat left, trim that off. Leave your cover feathers though on your tail fan. Your cover feathers are those little ones right by where the bum, the turkey's bum, where you cut it. Leave those cover feathers, because when you put those, when that gets hard there, and you drill a hole to put it through your decoy, those little cover feathers, if there's any kind of slight breeze going on, those feathers move, and that gets them toms looking. And when they see that movement, they think that it's a real bird. It helps with the lifelike ability. So keep those cover feathers on your tail fans if you can. And then that fan lock, you just spray it for 4 or 5 days, and on the meat, when you just it cures it up. And the nice thing about it, it kills any bugs that you would have in your tail fan in the feathers. So you're not having bugs running around the house from your turkey feathers. So that fan lock is from Velvet Antler Technologies. Good stuff. And I think Mark's going to be selling that. But I'm supposed to get a bunch of bottles. I should have some where we're going to do giveaways at the booth with it too. We'll have a contest or something. Trica Fishing, I think, has got some stuff going on. And so Onyx, if you come over to the booth and you show me the app, you go, hey, Dan, love the Outdoor Call Radio app. I listened to it. I got it right here on my phone. See the Outdoor Call Radio app? It's right there, right there. And if you open, and you can open it up and see it that way too. But you come by the booth, the first 15 people that come by the booth and show me that. And I'm hoping that somebody that hasn't won anything, because I like to spread all this stuff out. But if you haven't won anything from me on the app, come over and see me and show me that. I'm going to give the first 15 people that come by a pair of Arctic Ice blocks, Blaze Orange, Hunter Orange blocks. They're awesome looking. So come over and do that until we get 15, and we'll email those right to you. They'll drop ship right to you. And then I've got Outdoor Call Radio koozies, and I got a free year of Onyx services, Onyx Hunt, so you can always know where you're at in the outdoors. So you come by, show me the app, or if you don't have the app and you download it there in front of me or in front of Donovan or Andrew, then we'll give you one of those while supplies last too. So we're going to have a lot of fun at the Classic. So come on by. Come on down. Let's see. Rupert's. I think I said this already, but I'll say it again. If you buy a Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey call next week at the Classic, I will put you in for a Dave Smith decoy strutter decoy. And I'm going to give that away Saturday morning, so you'll have time to come and grab it if you're the winner. And then if you say like you live in Omaha and you win, then we'll ship it to you. So, but if you're local, you can just come by and grab it. So that's a nice decoy. I love that thing. Oh, let's see. I already told you about that. Oh, a secret listener of the week. Dude, you got a drum roll? Secret listener of the week is Russell Place of Des Moines. Congratulations, Russell. Russell got him some Iowa Deer Classic tickets and some mosquito and tick spray. How about that? Keep him protected in the outdoors. All right, the fishing report is brought to you by the fine folks at Bait Caddy, made up in Minnesota. Your one-stop outdoor bait system. UV. I've already told you about all this. I mean, it's got a UV glass on there. You can see right through it. It won't crack or warp. It's made in the States, so it's not made overseas where it's going to fall apart.
That's insane.
It isn't. It's awesome. It's got floating on the lid. It's got a really nice handle with a lanyard hole through it, so you can put it on, whether you're fishing off the bank, you're kayaking, or you can put it in your live well on your boat, or you can drag it alongside of you as you're trolling. The Bait Caddy is just a great all bait caddy system, and it's just not for minnows. It's for crawfish or leeches. You could use night crawlers in there. You could actually, if you got shiners or night crawlers or leeches, shiners, leeches, or crawfish, you can put it in your live well, your boat, because it's got air holes or air filters, so you can put it right there in the water or filter through. So, absolutely. Bait Caddy, made in Minnesota. Go check it out, baitcaddy.com. All right, Blackhawk Lake, crappie are fair. The lake is almost completely ice-free. Anglers are picking up crappie from the fish house in Town Bay and the marina. Bluegill are fair. Yellow perch are fair. Clear Lake. Lake is about 50% ice-free. Water level is 14.7 inches below crest. Hey, Pete. You're welcome, Russell. Hey, I emailed you, Russell. I need you to go look at your email and send me your address and your cell number, because I need to put that on the winner sheet so you can pick up your stuff here at the station, okay? Please do that. Channel catfish is slow and the walleye are slow. All right, so where's my notes? So we're gonna be partnering with this really cool walleye fishing contest. And it's not just in Iowa. Well, the contest, every state, it's state specific. But there's 12 Midwest states and 2 provinces that are going to be doing their own contests with the 2024 Midwest Walleye Challenge. So each state has its own event. Richard, who watches and listens to the show all the time, he won several times last year. So basically, here's what you do. You go to your app store on your device and you download the MyCatch mobile app. To sign up, just download the app, register for a tournament you want to fish. Remember, you can fish or join more than one. There is a free option that you can win just prizes, but there's also a $25 one you can do to win cash prizes as well as merchandise. And basically, these are you catch a walleye and you have a bump board, and you take a picture of the walleye on the bump board, the measuring board, to show how long the fish is. And then what you do is you go and then you do a little short video on how to catch, on how to log a catch on My Catch YouTube page, and you do like a little video of you releasing the fish, and then you go back on the app, and it will get you in all these different contests going on. There's bi-weekly cash prizes for those who pay the $25. All events will wrap up June 30th. But May 1st is the kickoff for the northern states. March 30th is the kickoff for Iowa, Indiana, Illinois, Nebraska, Missouri, and Kansas. Prize categories include longest walleye every 2 weeks, most water bodies fished to get the data. Every time you enter something on this app, what these people are doing is they're taking all of that data to help conservationists, the fishing biologists in every state, so they see how the fisheries are doing. It's really an analytical, really cool deal. A lot of data going through this. You get tough luck prizes. So say you go fishing and you don't catch anything. Well, you go on the My Catch app and you log in there, and then you got skunked, you didn't catch anything, you still might win a prize. Now, see, that's me right there. So when the fish make fun of me, I'm gonna go on my catch app, and I'm gonna put there, and I'm hoping I win some prizes. They didn't tell me I couldn't win, Andrew, so I'm gonna do this. Huh?
Well, go ahead, do it.
I don't want to break.
Well,
I got to break?
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you more about this before we get out. But anyway, we're going to be telling you about this stuff. It's citizen science. Anglers are really incorporated. It's really a neat deal. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. My Catch mobile app.
Is it time to get your carpet looking like it did when you first moved in? Or have you had
Awful
some water
pushy.
issues that need to be taken care of?
What you got? You're awful talky.
You call Jesse at Richard
Well, it's a neat deal.
Cleaning and
I mean, you get a prize for not catching a thing? That's awesome.
upholstery, tile, and grout looking great again since he learned from his father on how to take care of customers. Richard Remediation and Cleaning can handle any size job, from a single home to multi-unit apartments or offices. They offer first responders and military discounts every day. So if you need help at home...
Russell, if you're still on here, I need your email, buddy. Go read your email.
When they make a mistake, pick up the phone and call 319-400-6921. That's 319-400-6921. Or look them up on Facebook at Richard Remediation.
Steve, that's called Fan Lock. Velvet Antler Technologies. You can go online and order it, or you can buy it from Mark at Archery Field and Sports next week at the show at the Deer Classic.
Do you love hearing that old Tom sound off while you're in the field? Well, then you need to check out Alive Action Decoys. Hey guys, it's Outdoors Dan here. Alive Action Decoys are one of the most realistic.
Man, I can't wait to start turkey hunting.
While you're in the field turkey hunting.
Yeah.
We get through the Deer Classic next week, and it'll start happening pretty quick.
That allows you to raise your decoy's tail fan up and down, move it side to side, and even walk that tom up and back while it's on the platform. Alive Action Decoys are so amazingly lifelike, though.
We're actually going to have the Iowa Department of Natural Resources fishery guys. We're going to have Jeff on, who works with these guys at the Midwest Walleye Challenge. And Jeff is going to be able to tell you all about the analytical stuff that they get from you out there angling every week on these deals. It's pretty cool.
Outdoors Dan, they're going to help you be more successful in the field this year.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and
I'm getting a
Sports in Altoona and see
little
what's
sore
new
throat
in your
going.
sport.
It's all that damn wind we've had the last couple of days. It's been so windy.
They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals.
Gonna have to go home and drink some tea with some lemon or honey. Don't forget the fisherman swap meet in Iowa. Well, we don't talk about that, Richard. You can talk about that. I can never get those guys to work with us for anything, so that's why we don't mention it.
And personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons. That'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports.
It's a good show.
6th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week. For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
You're ready for your next outdoor adventure. Wouldn't it be nice to have high-definition footage as a fun memory of your time in the outdoors? Well, Tactacam has been helping hunters do that very thing. Whether it's one of our 5.0 or the 5.0 wide camera, you're going to capture your hunts like never before. They can help you cover your bow fishing trips with the new Tactacam fish cam that's totally waterproof and ready to record some awesome bow fishing action. All the Tactacam cameras feature 4K resolution, Wi-Fi compatible, feature live stream capabilities. With over 2.5 hours of record time that feature image stabilization is far above other cameras in its class. The Tactacam remote lets you hook up multiple cameras to one remote to capture more angles and shots like never before. So when you're ready to record your next hunting or fishing adventure, don't forget to take your Tactacam camera. You'll be able to relive your trips like never before. Tactacam.com for more info.
Hey, are you in the market for a new RV this year? Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your next
Did you
vacation.
hear they found a wolf dead in Iowa?
Head on over to the friendly folks at Imperial RV Center in Ankeny. Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel RVs from
Yes, he is, Richard. Richard!
They now carry SMC horse trailers that have built-in living quarters for rodeo and horse lovers. Imperial RV also features a full-service center ready for any.
Did you mess up on your beard? No, I didn't mess up. I get tired of looking all that darn gray. So I did the old George Custer cut. That's my killer cut. I call that my killer cut when I'm getting ready to go hunting. Because when I do that, I usually get lucky and get one. If I wasn't so fat, I would just do the get rid of the mustache and just do that one. I need that breakup. Makes my face look thinner because I'm so fat, and not in a good way. 7:55 and some change. Boy, some daylight donuts would be really good right now. I was just talking to everybody how fat I was. They found a wolf dead on the northwest edge of Davenport. Did you hear about this? Big old wolf was found off I-80 in Scott County. They're thinking they came from Minnesota or Wisconsin. I could have told you that. Yep. I bet you there's more wolves coming down than they think in Iowa, especially northern Iowa. So I know we got bear up Decorah and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's true.
Man, this hour went quick.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Yep.
Yeah. I was going to say, you know we have wolves in Des Moines here too, right?
Well, we have cougars. You can find them at the mall. Oh, that hurt.
Come on, man.
I'm telling you.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Yeah. You know, it's annoying to me, these people that sit on their keyboards and they send you all this salacious stuff or these. It's like, man, I'm 60 years old. I really don't want to see this. So I've been blocking that stuff left and right.
Yeah.
These communist North Koreans, man, you're not going to get me, buddy. Yeah. All right. So anyway, there should be a filter that you should be able to do on Facebook where you should be able to go on there and say, I don't want to see this, or this. You know?
Yeah.
That when they do that, then that's really going to be where they're doing good customer service.
Bada bing, bada boom, you're out of bear.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
All right, we'll be back. We got Ben coming on from Reveal by Tactacam. We're going to be talking scouting turkeys, and we'll find out maybe they got some new stuff coming out. I don't know if he's going to tell me or not, but I'm just telling you right now. All right, if you know the name of the product that I used to do that turkey fan video yesterday, what did I use to cure that fan? Call Andrew, 244-1350, 244-1350, and I'll give you a pair of Deer Classic tickets. We'll be right back on the shoe. You know what it was, right? Yeah.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie 6, to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robber. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
Tactacam has launched the best-in-class cellular trail camera, the #1 selling action camera in the industry. The new Reveal by Tactacam will change the way you scout forever. Not only is it one of the easiest to set up, but the most affordable cellular camera on the market. As you know, you educate your game and leave your scent when checking cameras in the field. With Reveal, those issues are gone. You can receive pictures in almost real time right to your app without going into the field. The Reveal offers half-second trigger speeds, detects game from up to 96 feet away in 4G and LTE wireless modules. Verizon and AT&T plans available. 24-inch LCD screen,
otherwise we would, but it's
illumination,
just
and data plans starting as low as $5 a month. The Reveal's
They won't let them win.
allows you to
Yeah, they won't let them win.
add cameras, view and organize pictures, and much more. Again, plans starting as low as $5 a month.
Really
The new
appreciate it,
Reveal by Tactacam saves time,
take care.
gas, and most importantly, helps you stop educating your game. RevealCellCam.com for more info.
I don't know.
Hey, I'm Chelsea, and a little thing I like about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is I think it's just a perfect combination of ingredients. The pepper jack cheese and that spiciness of the sandwich. It's the right type of spice and the right amount of spice. It's crunchy on the outside, but then really tender on the inside.
That's why we say if you haven't won anything.
Are iconic. There are too many things I like about it. I don't know if I can finish the thought.
Bring on the spice and order the Chick-fil-A Spicy Deluxe Sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guest paid for their testimonial.
KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN. Des Moines sports leader.
And that one's gone!
A Des Moines Radio Group station.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Gearhead Archery. Have you taken a Gearhead shooting appointment? Yeah, but can't say that because that's elite. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was going through the motions there.
Yeah, have you taken a chance to draw back a Gearhead? Yeah.
They've got to start hiring you for all these little ditties.
I'm telling you, I just think the holograph on the website, for me to be a hologram, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Hey guys, it's Outdoors Dan. Welcome to GearheadArchery.com. What can I show you on the website today?
You can make yourself.
Yeah, that way when the good Lord takes me home, I can still be around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. GearheadArchery.com. Go check them out. We're going to have Ben from Reveal from Tactacam on as soon as Andrew gets him on the line. And it's 30 days, Richard. It's 30 days. So if you've won within 30 days, you can't win again because the station won't give you the prize. We have to put all, and if you call in on trivia or on the app, and I log it into the winners, or Andrew does actually. Andrew logs it in. They've got it's a computer spit out, and if it's not over 30 days, they won't let you have the prize. I mean, we have to go by their rules because we're using their station. So that's just the way it is. So is he not answering?
I'll try again.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping. I tell you, man. I'm gonna have to text him, hound him down. Ben Stern. Hey, buddy.
Outdoor Call Radio.
Is that him?
They have not.
Okay. Hey, buddy. We are trying to call you.
The turkey feathers.
In
order to get them all set.
515-244-1350.
Not borax.
See if he's sleeping.
All right, give us a call back.
Yep. Try him again. I just texted him and gave him our phone number.
Okay.
Hounding the guest to get him down again, I'm telling you. So that wolf, based on the examination, state fur buyer biologist Vince Sizer said state wildlife veterinarian Dr. Rachel Rudin are confident it's a gray wolf. Gray wolf. Yep. Turkey Talk Radio debuted this week. I'll tell you more about that because I think he finally... Let's go see what Ben's up to. Good morning, Ben!
Good morning. How are you doing?
Did we wake you up?
You know me. I was out in the woods already.
You're in the woods now, or were you sleeping?
No, so we've got a bunch of deer that got horns on them yet, and of course I got sidetracked looking at pits.
Oh, I see.
It felt like I was in the woods, but I was like getting ready to go pick up some antlers.
I'm with you, man. I went shed hunting the other day. I still got skunked. I ain't found one yet. I saw one buck that had one side off last week. That's why I went and looked behind the house real quick. But yeah, Man, I am getting a ton of turkey pictures this morning. I don't know if you've been watching the live feed or not, but I'm still getting turkey pictures. Look, I'm showing everybody on my reveal right now on the app. I love, that's the thing I love about my reveals is I know what's going on around my stands or blinds all the time, Ben.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like right now I got four does, it looks like now, but I know that one of them is a buck because it's a pretty nice one, and
look at that.
He must have dropped last night. So.
Well, there you go. Well, see, now you got, I'll talk to you later. You go get your antlers.
Right.
So, hey, I was talking with, you're going to laugh about this. So, I do the Bigfoot show, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, my buddy Daryl Adams in Oklahoma lived in Oregon, and he actually had things going on around his house, that the property. He would hear tree knocks. He would hear these real loud screams. I mean, and this is in the middle of nowhere. No, there's no roads or there's no highways or anywhere where people could get in there to do any of this stuff. And it was just creepy. And he sent me the MP3s of all these sounds and stuff. It's crazy. So he moved to Oklahoma. They sold their house and everything. Well, they're going to go back out to that property. They got permission to go back out, and they're going to be putting some. They want to put some long-range POVs or something where they can do like a live stream for 3 or 4 months, and just see what they can get coming down these game trails and stuff. And I said, well, Tactacam would be a really good choice for you to do if you got a lithium pack. And I would go ahead and buy the external antennas and a solar panel, and then that way you could get several months out of that. But you could just program the videos, and then that'll download right to your phone. And I was telling him to check out. I don't know. Do you think to me personally, and you can tell me if I'm wrong on this, because you engineer or make all these yourself. That's what you do there. But to me, that SK. I seem to get the best reception out of that SK model than I do any. They're all good, but that SK seems to be exceptional.
Yeah, with the SK, it has 2 antennas outside, but I'll be honest with you, we've been working really, really hard, and now like the new X Pro and Gen 2s.
Yep.
They're pretty dialed now, so.
Well, I never had a problem with my X Pros.
Oh no, I know. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, originally, the SK was just dialed, but we've been working on it. Now we've got the single, because there's actually another antenna inside the cameras. So there's 2 antennas on these new cameras now.
I'm showing everybody on the live stream right now. I'm showing them a picture of the SK. I actually downloaded that because I knew I was going to talk to you about that this morning. That's got a built-on, and I told him that had a built-in solar panel on the top there. Yeah. That to me is one of the best products you got. That is one of my all-time. Let me say it like this. That is one of my all-time favorite cameras from Reveal. Ben?
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. I'm going to take that off. Huh?
What was that?
No, I said I just popped it off, so I didn't want you to. I know people they're tuning in to see my beautiful face.
You tricked them.
Yeah,
that was one of those bait and switch things.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I've always said I have a face for radio, right? So, but no, I ran X Pros last year, and I never had an issue too. Every generation you guys come, I mean, you guys make more and more improvements. I mean, I don't know how you're going to improve on some of the new ones and stuff, but sometimes you just get something. It's like a bow. You fall in love with a bow, or like a fishing rod. There's just some of those things in that SK. I love that camera.
It's crazy you say that because I talk to people that are like, I've got the original Reveal Gen 1, and I love that camera. It sends pictures nonstop. It's just reliable. And I'm like, well, that's good because that's the way they're supposed to all be built.
Yeah. No, and I think I told you this the other day when I was talking to you, when you and Jeff were out messing around. I had Jared Larson on from Onyx, and we did a show with him, and he said of all the cameras that they've tested at Onyx, He loves the Reveal the best. He said that was one of the most the easy to operate and functionally sound cameras that they tested.
No, that's good. That's the stuff that I think anybody, and running a business like what we're doing, that's what we want to hear, right?
Yeah.
Good positive feedback. And, there's one thing if people are just, plugging it and saying, this is the best, this is what you got to try, but when you're getting real feedback that people are just like, man, we tested this and we really like what you're doing. Like, that's good stuff.
Yeah. Well, and Onyx is a huge company. I mean, they're doing some amazing things with their tech, as well for the outdoors folks. They're coming out with a new fishing side where you're going to be able to use Onyx and highlight brush piles and points when you're fishing. So that's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I like that. So, hey, let's talk a little bit about turkey scouting with cameras. Everybody says it's July or August. I need to get my cameras out and stuff. I tend to leave a few of my cameras up all year, like I just showed everybody on my pictures. Mm-hmm. And the reason I do that is, one, I want to know when they're dropping their sheds, their antlers, and I use my cameras to go scout turkeys, especially when I go out of state. And I'm in an area that I might not know. I'll go find a roosting area or go look for turkey sign off a food source to where I think the roost trees are going to be. And then I'll put my reveals up in like a corner there. I'll look for turkey droppings or scat. And that is an invaluable tool for turkey scouting. It really helps me pinpoint the birds really good.
Yeah, absolutely. And like for me, I've got cameras out that I'm watching deer. Right now, everything's hitting the greens, right? Because it's so warm, and all the green grass is starting to sprout out in in the fields. Well, that's where the turkeys are too. So I'm getting all the deer. I'm seeing what bucks are still holding antlers when they're dropping. I'm not lying to you. Last night, that buck dropped his horns, and I'm like, well, that's really cool. He probably either late last night or walked around or woke up this morning and shook his head and they fell off. Either way, I know that they're not on his head anymore.
Yeah.
So along with that, I'm getting all the turkeys starting to move into the area. I've already got, I know it sounds like I don't have very many turkeys, but I've seen 3 or 4 really nice gobblers, but that's just getting started for me up here. And I was talking to another guy the other day, and he's like, I had, 4 or 5, on camera too, just coming in. But I don't know what it is, but it's for some reason for me and this other guy I talked to, for example, where the heck do some of these turkeys go? Because here in a little bit we'll have 30 turkeys in the field.
Yeah, well, they when they flock up in the winter and the fall, they move around. So you're either in them or you're not. And then this time of year they'll start coming back to a different roosting area. I'm on a cut cornfield. That's and I'm in a corner, so there's good roost tree cover where I'm at, and they go out there and scratch up corn. So that that's what they look for. And then here in about another 3 or 4 weeks, they're going to start separating from the toms, and they're going to start doing what they do in the spring.
Right.
So it's that time of year. Hey, what do you have a good POV tip with a 6.0 or a 5.0 for when I like putting those? I take that little POV stake and I'll put that out in my decoy spread. I'll either do one or two things, Ben. I'll put it like 5 yards in front of my blind, because I got my turkey decoys out at 10 to 12 yards, and I'll take that POV stake and I'll put it in front of the blind, pointed at the decoys. I'll use that wide angle Tactacam, or I'll take my 6.0 and I'll put it right by the Jake, pointed towards the face of the Jake, and then that way I can really get that up close footage and hear the vocalizations you can pick up on a Tactacam POV is just off the hook.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So that's one of my favorite things to do. I know we talk a lot about the cell cam stuff now, because obviously that's what we're hot and heavy, going down, super fast right now. But can't ever forget about all our POV stuff that we're doing,
yeah.
Especially with the 6.0.
the way that I set them up, like I use the remote, so I will get, even if I only have one camera, I still run the remote, and it's just easy because I don't have to do anything. I just have the remote hanging around my just like a necklace almost. Put it right around my neck, and I just hang right there. So when the turkey starts coming, I don't have to move at all. I just push that button, and now I'm ready.
Well, what I like about the remotes is you can run multiple cameras off one remote.
Yep, exactly. So
yeah,
if you have two cameras running, like a lot of times, what I'll do is I'll actually get a camera pointed right at the decoy set of where I think they're going to come. So, if you do have more than one camera, you can have two options. You can run one on your gun. That way, if it comes in and you're not quite on it or whatever, you can get it on video. But I'll run one pointed right at the decoy, super zoomed in. That way, it's just like that video footage just looks awesome.
Yeah.
Or throw one out there on the decoy and kind of have it pointed back towards you, where you can actually see yourself sitting there, and then the turkey will come walking in from the side, and then you just line it up and squeeze the trigger, which is pretty awesome too.
Oh, that's always fun. That's why the one I put in front of the blind, you can see the arrow go right over it and hit the turkey. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not saying I haven't accidentally shot a camera or two, but
well, morning, Roger, up in New York. Good to see you. Good morning, Hank, down in Revelton. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. No, that's good stuff. The 6.0 was nice because it's got that little monitor on the camera itself, so you can actually see what you're doing when you turn it on and point it.
Right. Yep. The 6.0 is like a whole new POV camera. I mean, if you've never tried the POV, it's definitely the one to start with, and if you're familiar with the POV cameras that we've been building, I think everyone will agree that the 6.0 is leaps ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. 8:16 and some change. We're visiting with Ben from Tactacam Reveal and the POV side, the Tactacams. We're going to take a real quick break. Ben, hang on. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Good morning, Ben.
Ever been back trolling? Back trolling is still one of the best methods of boat control while rigging for walleyes and other fish. Wave Whackers has been the choice for anglers on all sorts of boats to help keep wakes and water spray off of them and their fishing buddies while back trolling or just being on the water.
Yeah.
Wave Whackers are custom made in Minnesota by Mike and his family.
I still haven't heard from Alex.
1/4-inch tinted polycarbonate, heavy-duty aluminum frames, extruded rubber for superior protection from unwanted water in your boat. Wave Whackers
I haven't got him yet, but thank you for doing that. That's the main thing, Ben, if I'm doing these promotions and stuff, I just need to make sure I can get a hold of him. Because I don't want to do
Check them out at wavewhackers.com. That's wavewhackers.com. Or just pick up the phone and give Mike a call. You're going to love your Wave Whackers, and they're going to help keep you dry.
Are you getting ready for hunting season? Well, you've done your homework, and now the time is getting close. One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo, Iowa. The Milo Locker has been processing wild game and general locker animals for over 15 years. Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants it. You can have your deer, moose, elk, or even bear processed and hand-wrapped, cut to your specifications. If you like tasty snacks, Daryl does a great job making snack sticks, summer sausage, and jerky with all sorts of cheese and spice combinations. They do a ton of deer each year at the Milo Locker, and they do each order like it was their own.
Yeah.
So if you get lucky this year,
I got emails from you saying, yeah, we're good, we're renewing. I mean, I got all that. It's just, the way I look at it, Ben, when you're in a partnership, you got to be able to communicate.
Hey, Outdoors Dan here. How many times have you had to quit hunting because your feet got colder or uncomfortable? Well, I have a way to keep your feet feeling great in any weather or outdoor activity. Have you heard of Norlander Sock Company? Norlander Sock Company uses high-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks out there. Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Alpaca socks will wick away any moisture that you might encounter, plus work with your outdoor footwear
Well, I
to
appreciate
keep
it,
your
pal. And
feet
thanks for
temperature
sending
where
that
they need
product
to
because I'm
be.
going to need it for
Alpaca
Gear
socks
Classic
also
next
has a natural antibacterial quality to them that will keep your
week. Oh my
socks
God,
from smelling.
You didn't
They
know.
have
Thank you.
heavyweight and lightweight styles with a bunch of color and size choices for you to
You got
choose
2
from.
minutes left.
Plus,
Okay.
gift boxes are available that are 100% guaranteed. So this year, when you plan your outdoor activities, make sure you keep your feet
Okay.
comfortable
Well, I
and feeling
appreciate
great
that because
all
I got
day.
one of the
Try a
contests of the
pair of
Gear Classic
Norlander
for
socks,
reveal.
pure alpaca, pure comfort.
Yeah.
For more information, just go to
And I got that
norlandersocks.com.
$3,000 turkey hunt contest starting. And I'm gonna
When you're getting ready to outfit your next outdoor adventure, there's one place in Ankeny that's your one-stop outdoor shop. That's Sportsman's Warehouse. The Sportsman's Warehouse has everything you need from fishing, hunting, firearms, and camping gear that will make any outdoor trip a success.
No, that's okay. I appreciate you following up on that, pal. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna put you on hold. We'll be right back. Okay. Hey, is there anything I need to bring up before we let you go today?
Easy to prepare. Kayaks and boat gear are also on hand to help you.
No, we're doing good. I mean, we're already getting a lot of thumbs up and stuff. So.
Sportsman's Warehouse.
Yeah.
Has
All right. Hang on. Okay.
Footwear and clothing choices at great prices that will make sure you are outdoors
All
in
good?
comfort and style. If you're traveling, you can also go shop 24/7 at sportsmanswarehouse.com. So next time you're planning your next outdoor adventure,
Yes, Pete. You can use your phone instead of the remote on there.
in Ankeny.
Yep. I would get the remote though, because like I said, you can run 2 or 3 cameras on one remote. It makes it way easier.
If you do, we need to have a
I'll ask Scotty.
You ever thought about letting your vehicle do the promotion while you're out driving around town? If you haven't, let's talk a little bit about Chase Decals in Ames, Iowa, and what they can do for you. I just got my truck.
I love that 6.0. That 6.0 is awesome, and I love my 5.0 wide. I use the 5.0 on my bow. That's the one I showed everybody. I had it on my Gearhead, right in the middle there, above my sight bracket. That 5.0 does a great job. I can just reach over there, turn it on, and ready to go.
If you need help getting your message out or showing people what exactly your business does, I want you to pick up the phone and call Josh at 515-292-6466. That's 515-292-6466. Or go online to chasedecals.com and start planning your campaign today.
What happens if I can't get Russell's email and stuff? Can you put that into the... Are we back? Okay.
We'll just ask me next week.
Okay. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. This segment is brought to you by the fine folks at Herman's Fine Jewelers. You know, it's spring. People think about love. We got a bunch of stuff coming up.
Love is in the air.
Love is in the air. You know, them turkeys are out there singing their song. Everybody's getting a little loved up, and you know, Herman's they can love it up too out there. They got over 10,000 diamonds and mountings in stock. They got in-store jewelry repair. You got stuff laying around that you just don't need anymore, and you want to go buy a bunch of Tactacam reveal cameras? Well, take it over to Herman's Fine Jewelers, trade it in, and you'll get more money to go buy some cameras and a remote, and you're ready for some more loving in the outdoors. I'm telling you, it's a love fest at Herman's Fine Jewelers. Go check them out. 2900 University in West Des Moines, 222-2600. They've been helping Iowans for 45 years, and tell them thanks for supporting the outdoors. Our guest is Ben from Tactacam Reveal by Tactacam, and we're talking a little bit about scouting tips and stuff. Ben, I had Pete wants to know, can you use your phone instead of a remote? I already told him yes, absolutely you can do that. And then Scott,
you do have to be connected to the Wi-Fi on the camera, and then absolutely, yep.
Yep. And then Scott in Oklahoma wants to know, is Tactacam working on anything new or improvements above the 6.0?
So, not right now on the 6.0, but we are working on some new technology that will then flow down into our products.
Really?
I think that's probably the best way to put that.
Scott says all he has is the 4.0, and it still works great. Scotty, I'm just telling you right now, the 5.0 wide and the 6.0 are... I would definitely get one of them or both if you can. From the 4.0 on, Ben, wouldn't you agree? It's a major step above.
Yeah. So the way that our POV line has kind of evolved is like the 6.0 is not really that old, but we went so far up above and beyond of like what our goal was. Is kind of allowed us to free up and start focusing on some of that other cell cam stuff.
Yeah.
And that technology, granted, I do feel like we're winning there. Like, we're doing really good.
Yep.
But that has allowed us to really focus on some of those other really high-end technologies. And as we get really good at it, that's going to then start to flow down into the rest of our products. So that's kind of what we've been working on. But it's super exciting times here. And for example, you were talking about Love in the Air there with Trading in Diamonds, right?
Yeah.
Well, I had a camera on a back gate, and on a property that I hunt up here in Wisconsin. And this was just last week. I had a couple dogs come running in, and I was like, that's weird. Because it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's surrounded by public land that's just, thousands of acres. So I thought, I'm just going to run back there just to see. Mm-hmm. And I find the dogs, and I look, and there's no one around. So I called the number, and I got the dog's owner, and they were lost. So when you were talking about that, Trading in Diamonds, I was like, man, that lady was so happy that I found her dogs. And then it made me. I got to meet one of the neighbors that lives about a mile down the road. But that's one of the benefits of this new technology stuff that we've been working on and just trying to dial in is, like with the hunting, like I'm using these cameras just like POV cameras in certain states, but yet it's allowing me to get real feedback on the spot that I'm going to be going. So. Pretty cool stuff, but I thought it was a pretty neat story because, like these cameras, when I'm not using them for deer hunting, I might throw one up on a gate or something and use it more of like a surveillance camera or a security type camera. But just thought I'd throw that out there.
No, you're good. And then like on the app, I'm showing everybody, I got a, I don't know if you can see the live feed or not, but see, it looks like a Bigfoot arm reaching for my camera, but what it really is a deer. It's a deer's neck. It's coming around sniffing my camera, but I can see where people misconstrued some Bigfoot stuff for other things. But
are you putting peanut butter on your cameras?
I'm telling you what, buddy. When I get done doing the TV stuff, I'm going to Oregon for like 3 months, and I'm going Bigfooting because I'm going to go out there with Daryl and Tobe and them guys. You should hear some of the stories they tell on. I mean, it's crazy. I figure if you go out there, I'll get a truck camper or I'll primitive camp or whatever. But I want to go out there and just see what I can hear. It'd be neat to do that. But I think 90% of it's misidentification, to be honest with you. But because that looks like a big hairy arm, but it's a deer's. You can tell it's a deer's neck. But the thing I love about the app on the Tactacam. It gives you the moon phase, the daytime sun position, you get your pressure, your wind direction, and the temp. All that information is valuable when you're planning your deer hunts, Ben. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's so much stuff that we haven't even talked about. I feel like we're going to have to schedule another call, but...
Oh, we'll have you back on.
Yeah, it's, like with the app now for the cell cam stuff, it's a little scary, like the amount of data you can pull, but obviously we just allow our customers to look at their cameras. So like I can run an actual filter on the pictures that my cameras are taking, and it'll give me, it'll act like statistics, which is really cool.
Well,
I can filter by a location, and it will literally tell me like, here's the time of day that you're getting most photos, and or filter it by bucks and does or turkeys, and pretty neat stuff.
Yeah, the metric filters on the app and stuff is really cool. Next, when we get you back on, I'll probably get you back on after turkey season in June or July when people are starting to think about putting their cameras for deer season out, and we'll run through all the filters and settings because I don't think we've actually done that, but I mean we could spend an hour just talking that.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, we're too excited about turkey season. As a big concept.
Well, it's just I know you want to go get sheds, and I only got like a minute left. I always want to know what's new and what's grooving and moving, what you guys are doing. But I tell you, I appreciate everything you guys do, the listeners and the people. You know, we Respect the Game TV. We use them on Respect the Game TV as well as the radio shows, and everybody that we talk to about Revealed by Tactacam and the POV stuff. Everybody's just been really happy with everything, Ben. So you guys keep doing what you're doing, because from the app interface to the way you can do the monthly fee, I mean, it's very affordable, and it's just the whole thing is just a win-win in my humble opinion. So.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're good. All right, buddy. Anything else before I cut you loose? You know, I know you're chomping at the bits to go get your mucks and get going.
Well, I'm not going to go right away this morning, but I'm going to be spending my afternoon out looking for these shed antlers. So
is it a pair?
It should be, yeah, because he's a really nice 10-pointer that I was like just crossing my fingers. You know, like a lot of us, we hunt in areas where we're hunting the same deer as our neighbors, or if it's public land. Or I hunt a little both, public, private. But you know, I was like so excited to see this deer make it. We'll see what happens next year, but I know I'm within a couple hundred yards of where he should have shed. So
that's awesome. Yeah, well, go have fun. Send me a picture when you get one, will you?
I will.
All right. Hey, I wish you guys were going to be at the Deer Classic. You know, one of these years you guys need to come out there so we can have folks come up and ask, you know, do like a little Tactacam little university.
Oh, man. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think we need to do that sometime. But
the Deer Classic was the very first trade show I ever did, when I was starting Tactacam.
Oh, what, really? I love it. It's, you know, John does a great job with the show, and it's good to see everybody. And I mean, that place is full again now, Ben, so it'd be good to see you.
That's awesome. I'd have to take a drive.
All right, buddy. Let me know if you guys need anything, and thanks for everything.
Yeah, thank you, and I'll talk with you later. Have a great day, and thanks everybody for listening.
Yep, Ben, if someone wants more information about Revealed by Tactacam or Tactacam POVs, what's the best way for them to do that?
Just jump right on our website. Tactacam.com's got everything there. We've been working super hard on keeping all the information updated, but yeah, jump on there. You can read all about it.
Yeah, and don't forget to if you got cameras already, make sure you go on there at least a couple times a year and look for firmware updates, because you want to make sure that your cameras are running up to snuff. You want those updates, and they're super easy to do. Just download it from your PC or your Mac onto an SD card, load it in your camera. It's super easy to upload your firmware, right, Ben?
Super easy.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. Ben, thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, and have a great day.
You too, buddy. Thank you. There he goes, Ben from Revealed by Tactacam. I got to take a break. We'll be right back with Smokin' Joe Smelter.
Hey, students, are you into shooting sports? Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion for the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program that, if you qualify, will give you a guaranteed rate for your whole education while on the shooting team. That means your cost won't go up. You will get to experience a new level of competition and learn at a small
I had these made. Aren't these cool?
Yeah.
I got a sand brown or sand tan one, and I love this, man. This thing, this is my new favorite hoodie. I love it. It's just, I love hoodies, man. They're so comfortable. Keep you nice and warm.
Grandview University wants to talk with you. For more information, check them out at gvvikings.com.
I used to like sweatshirts. I'm just not a sweatshirt. I'm a hoodie guy. I'm a hoodie. I'm a hoodie man. I'm a hoodie man, I said.
That you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your pet? No worries. Call Chris at Pet Stop of Des Moines. Chris Spoltra is the owner of the Pet Stop franchise.
There was another turkey born. When the eggs went lost and the poult came out, there was another turkey born in the hoodie.
Pet Stop system is underground, keeping your property open.
Did we not? We didn't get another winner, did we?
With a friendly user app on your phone, you can customize
what was my other question?
to help your dogs
yeah. I'm gonna give away another pair of tickets. You better call Smelter. Don't worry about that. Just get him on the phone.
Tactacam recommended and Raven approved.
Yeah, that Raven.
In these times when a lot of us are
The
working
dog
from
drives
home,
me nuts.
it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away.
There you go, Ken.
Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years.
No
They
good?
offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than $15 a month. So if you want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please
You
call
got
the
his
folks
song
at
up?
Wyckoff Heating and Cooling for any of your
Go ahead,
home,
back with
business,
that.
heating, and cooling needs. One call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling will bring you peace of mind under your roof.
Yeah, those are all gone, Ken. Gave those away last week.
If you're into cooking wild game or grilling, you probably love to transform your wild game into delicious meals or great tasting snacks. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to help you make some of the best tasting sausage, snack sticks,
I announced
or
it on the
jerky
radio.
around.
Were you not watching?
Seasonings offers simple, easy-to-use kits that are used at home, including 3 new low-sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love. High Mountain Seasonings makes grilling steaks or smoking your favorite meats taste even better with their specialty spices, marinades, and rubs for deer, elk, or your favorite steaks. High Mountain has also just introduced taco and fajita blends that are spicing up kitchens and grills all across the country. Look for High Mountain Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse or at your favorite grilling retailer. Or go to HIMTNJerky.com for recipes and to find the closest store near you. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to make your game or favorite grilling meats taste great.
Hey America.
Oh yeah, it's when it's not a matter of if, but when the shoe drops, right? Yeah.
I got it, Russell. Thank you.
Yeah, you're not gonna leave home for a few days.
Ken, Bill Eigner in Ohio, Middleton, Ohio, won the Waiters. Right there.
Go ahead and have it happen on a Wednesday.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. It's time to go over to Oro Labor Road and talk to the man, the myth, the legend, the foghorn leghorn of truck salesmen. I said, son, that truck's on sale, son. What are you doing, son? Did you hear me, son? Come on over and let me sell you a truck, son. Mr. Smokin' Joe Smeltzer. Hi, Joe.
Wow, what an! I feel amazing with that introduction.
Yeah, I said, boy.
Why don't you do that every week?
Yeah, now we have the precedent set. You have to give that level of effort every week.
I give that level.
Every week.
Hey, I did Yoda a couple weeks ago when he didn't show up. I mean, I put
I feel like the effort has just been kind of, half par.
Really?
Like today you got an eagle.
I got an eagle.
Yeah.
I got
what an eagle is?
I got a rooster. Yeah, it's 1 under par in golf.
Oh, it is.
Or 2 under par, or 3. I don't know. It's something like that. I don't.
Come on.
I haven't played golf in so.
I'll give you some credit. I was actually going to guess that you're like, yeah, it's the American eagle. It's the national bird that
Well, you said under, so I knew you were. I knew it was a golf reference because if you get it 1 under, it's a bogey. No, bogey's when you go over.
Yeah,
a birdie. Okay, a birdie. Okay, it's par, birdie, eagle.
Yeah. Do you know what an albatross is?
Yeah, that's a saltwater bird.
An albatross is if it's a par 5, an albatross is if you get a 2 on a par 5.
I haven't played golf since they kicked me off for shooting people's golf balls off the drive tee.
Is that back when they had wood sticks?
No, I was like, what? I don't know. I was like 10, 15 years ago.
1880s?
No, I was out there and I had my 12 gauge with me, and they were. It just looked like something to do, you know. Yeah.
Dan's out there trying to shoot clay pigeons.
Why? Hey, why buy clay pigeons when there's all them golf balls flying off the tee?
Right.
That's right.
Exactly.
Hey, you hit one of them with a 12 gauge, you're doing you're shooting
You're
good.
doing something right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Dan's at point blank.
Yeah.
Telling every golfer to shh, I'm shooting here.
Yeah. That's all right. I'll tell you what, I didn't get no sass out of them golfers after I did that one time either. They teed off, and it's like,
Yeah, all of a sudden the course is empty. Dan's taking over.
Yeah, I didn't have anybody trying to play through after that.
As long as Dan's having fun, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta have fun. That's right. So what's going on with what's going on at the dealership?
Weather.
It's nice. You should be selling trucks left and right. So I was just up there. I got a car wash the other day.
Thanks for saying hi.
I had Raven with me, and it was like I had to get in and out of there.
That's never stopped before. Come on, Dan.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Well, I didn't have time for the foghorn langhorn thing. So.
No, things been going. It's actually been a fairly busy February. I mean, usually February is kind of a little slower with January, but I think just the weather just gets people out, getting people active, and all that stuff. It's crazy to think March is next Friday already, and it's the Deer Classic.
Yeah, Deer Classic's here already. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'll never forget when I came around the corner at the Deer Classic and I saw the first trail boss, and it's like, I have got to get one of those.
Gotta get one of those.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I don't know if I have any, because we used to do that show for a long time, and then GM kind of takes over. So like salespeople can't even go in there. So it's GM has their own reps and stuff they send. So, but I would assume they'll have some trucks down there, but I just never know what's going on.
I'm not going to go look at them because I already got me. I'm done.
They're coming out with a new one, I think.
I'm done.
I know.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm keeping the one I got. So I got the one I love, and we're doing good. Any special deals or anything for anybody?
Not much has changed. They're still up to, and this is good through following a week and a half. So 2, 3, 4. Monday the 4th of March is when the rebates will expire. So you got up to $5,000 on LTZs in high countries. We got a full inventory. It's the best it's ever been for the last 2-3 years. So inventory is really good, and the rebates are good, and it's just been, the weather's just been wonderful.
Did you give all your Deer Classic tickets away?
I have. Where did they go? I'm waiting for one customer to come in, so I got 4 left.
So if you want a pair of Deer Classic tickets, go out and see Joe at Carl Chevrolet. Kick the tires. You don't have to buy one to get them, but at least go look at something for him. Let him do his little rooster chasing. You know, just come out there, and if he comes out, just say, "Son, I want those tickets, son. Son, what do you got for rebates, son?"
So that's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do.
Joe, please do that.
Yeah, yeah. I keep waiting for him to do. Hey, what's your name?
Joe, I will come by just so you can say that to me, if that helps.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All right, where can they find you?
1101 Southeast Oil Labor at the Rock.
All right, buddy. All right, stop by the Classic when you come out.
I will be there for sure.
All right, thanks, Joey.
Bring my deer, so I'm pretty excited to go this year.
Yeah, I know you're going to get a scored. I remember. I want to come by and say hi.
All right, sounds good, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Bye.
There he goes, Smoking Joe Smeltzer. He'll give you a great deal. Go check him out at Carl Chevrolet, 843 and some change. If you know the name of the product that I told you to use to cure your tail fan, call right now, as long as you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, because we can't get in trouble. We get in trouble of enough as it is. 244-1350, 244-1350, and I'll give you a pair of Deer Classic tickets. It's your last chance to win them, because the Deer Classic's next week. Give Andrew a call. We'll be right back after these fine words from our sponsors.
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating?
Oh,
if
wow,
you
that was
are,
quick.
we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game, beverages, and camping supplies cold and fresh. Wherever your adventure takes you, Arctic Ice Packs are a rugged ice substitute that maintains low temperature longer than a bag of ice and does not have the slushy mess that can contaminate what's in your cooler. If you like to hunt or fish, look at the Alaskan Series or Arctic Ice Packs that will keep your
what better
game
way than to
fishing
win
at
this one?
34 degrees for 3 to 4
That's
days.
great. Hey,
If you're
can I
wanting
get
to
your full
really
name
freeze
again?
things up, try the Tundra packs that can keep your wild game and fish at dry ice temperatures for the
Can I
travel
grab
pack.
your
For
number?
tailgating or camping, try the Chill and Brew packs. They'll keep your beverages of choice at frosty cold temperatures 4 times longer than what a bag of ice can. If you want your game, fish, or camping goods to stay fresh and cold as possible without the mess of regular ice, go check
You'll
out
pick them
Arctic
up, but
Ice
it's
Packs
just
today.
kind of
You
a
can
very
find models of
expectation
Arctic Ice Packs at Sportsman's Warehouse or at www.arctic-ice.com.
When you're outdoors, it's only fun if you feel safe. Walking in the field or fishing the creek, your safety should be paramount. Let me introduce you to Alaskan-based Diamond D Outdoors and the Denali chest holster. With fast and easy access to your firearm, the Denali chest holster offers the security you require while not being cumbersome. The Denali chest holster is handmade for both revolvers and semi-automatic pistols.
Yeah.
It's designed for comfort,
Oh yeah, no
allowing
problem.
quick and
No
easy
problem. We're
access
at
to your
officially
weapon,
it's
no matter if you're
14:16.
Be right back, guys.
or sitting in a tree stand. The Denali chest
And so,
holster is truly
yeah,
the ultimate
14:16
outdoor holster.
Locust. We're right in that
Alaskan
sculpture
Diamond
park
D
area
Outdoors knows a
downtown.
thing or two about protection while
Yeah.
enjoying the outdoors. The Denali chest holster is made in the USA.
You
and
could
has
actually
over
come pick it up
34
Monday
different
if you
variants
want.
to fit you and your exact gun.
I mean,
For more information
mornings are kind of the
order
best
your
or
Denali
less
chest
busy
holster,
time, but
check them out online
I think up
at
till 4 is when they're
DiamondDOutdoors.com. Get outside, feeling safe,
So,
wearing your Denali chest holster.
anytime
In the mood for a great
about,
family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lollipop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the central
I
Iowa
will.
area.
I'll relay
You'll
that
love the
down
fresh
to him right now.
flavors like caramel, caramel apple,
All right,
kettle
thanks and
corn,
congrats.
jalapeno cheddar, cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix, just to name a few. You'll find something for everyone at Lollipop in Ankeny. Arlie and his crew can help you pick out the perfect variety pack, tin, or gift package. Lollipop has everything you'll need, from ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lollipop. It's the same great popcorn you'll find at the Iowa State Games, locally grown and popped to perfection. Lollipop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and special fundraising for your school. For more information, contact Lollipop at 515-262-3243 or go online at lollipop.com. Lollipop, great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1969.
Trails are not always easy. That's why your boots need to fit and perform when you're outdoors. Itasca Footwear has been helping folks on their adventures for over 40 years. Itasca learned over the years that using only the highest quality materials and hardware is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations. Whether you're out elk hunting, chasing moose or whitetails, riding snowmobile trails, or ice fishing in sub-zero weather, Itasca
Gephardt
Footwear
and
will provide
his
you
brother
not
and
only
his
a
son
great fit,
Colin.
Oh, there you go.
but for all-day adventures. Itasca has
6 years, really?
for the
Wow.
whole family. You
I
want
was
to give
really
them the
looking
same
forward to it,
comfort and
so
fit that you
he
look
says
for
he'll
in
stop by the
footwear,
booth.
so everyone can enjoy their day. Look for Itasca Footwear, trusted by millions of customers
All right,
and
so-
major and family-owned retailers.
Oh, really?
For more information or footwear styles, please go to
He went on a fishing trip.
www.itascabrands.com.
So there's so I got Russell's tickets. So we gave.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Congratulations to you. I think Andrew said Jeff.
Yep.
Jeff just got a pair of tickets. I'm gonna give you another chance to win because I can't. Like I said, the Deer Classic's got on. They got more events than ever. They got more vendors than ever. They got the upstairs full. It's going to be a great classic. And I had the hours. Didn't I have the hours here? I got to find all my notes. I got yupping on the Midwest Walleye Challenge. Let me do Yagi real quick. If you aren't in need of a dentist and you're new to the area, all you got to do is just go look up AnkenySmiles.com and you'll find the fine folks at Advanced Family Dentistry. That's right, see? They won't mess with you, see? When you walk through the door, they're nice, see? They say, hi, how you doing? They give you a pleasant experience from the time you walk through the door, see? That's right. They're not going to hold you up. They're not going to feel like you're getting mugged. No, they take care of you, see? That's what I'm telling you. Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yeager is And Dr. Brandt, Dr. Williams, and Dr. Stewart all take good care of you, see? So when you sit down in a chair for your cleaning or cavity, they'll take care of you. They'll numb you up. They'll make sure they use gentle approach with good dental practices to keep your smile the way you want. And, they'll take good care of you, see?
Sure.
See? That's what I said, see? Yeah. You can even give them a call, see? You can pick up the phone and drop a dime and call them. 515-964-1490, see? Advanced Family Dentistry, #1 in the area for so many years, see? And don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. It's Advanced Family Dentistry, see? Yeggy's going to kill me.
Hey, I liked it.
Did you?
Yeah, next time you go there, you have to do that, though. You have to say that. Every interaction with anybody.
Yeah. The trouble is, half the people listening don't even know what I'm talking about.
Like,
the old gangster movies.
Jake, if you're listening, you have to you have to force Dan to talk like
that. There was a Bugs Bunny cartoon that had like a little gangster. Remember, he had a big hat?
Yeah, but I can't remember the name.
Yeah. Listen, you rabbit, I ain't going to put up with it, see? Yeah, I'm going to give you a carrot upside the head, see? What's wrong with you, see? Iowa Deer Classic, Friday, the hours are 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. They got the guys, one of the guys from Swamp People there at the Weeby Knives booth. It's just going to be a lot of fun. So come out and see us, see?
Sure.
See?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give another pair of tickets away. Let's see. 244-1350. Just make sure you have one in the last 30 days. Okay, fan lock's already been taken, right?
Yes.
Jeff knew it was fan lock?
Jeff knew it was fan lock, yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's a good one. All right, I want to know what partner, when I was talking to Skip earlier and I said Slictra, what is Slictra? What product is referencing Slictra? If you've been listening to I'll be glad that you've been listening that long. But if you know what Slictra is, call Andrew right now, 244-1350. What product was I talking about? And I didn't tell Andrew the answer, so do you know the answer? Yeah.
Yep. Are you looking for a guess?
Yeah.
Right, what's your guess?
Man, I tell you, Randy Munson just texted me about something. I don't know what is that about. Gonna let you know I got my bait caddy yesterday. I think I'm gonna keep it. I like it. Keep up the good work, buddy. Look forward to seeing you next week at the Deer Classic. Bring in my 2 grandsons and a friend, and we'll see you then. Bait caddy. Yep. Baitcaddy.com. See, even Randy Munson likes that bait caddy. He went and bought one. And I think Bob's got some special deals going on. So baitcaddy.com, it'll be the last bait system you'll ever have to buy. I'm just telling you. I don't know if he's got a lifetime warranty, but it's made in the States. I'm going to give some more away when we get closer to fishing season. But I love Bait Caddy. Yep. When are you doing the deer contest? Well, I can't do the deer contest until deer season, Jake. Yeah. It'll be this fall. Yeah. The big Gearhead Deer Challenge. Oh. Did you ever get a winner? Wow, somebody actually nailed that? That's awesome. You guys are awesome. You're paying attention. Yeah, I think I got everything in, man. Can you believe that? I got everything in. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let me go over the Deer Classic booth stuff again. So if you come by the booth, the first 12 people that show me the app, and make sure you haven't won anything. Let's give everybody a chance to win something, okay? Try to make sure you haven't won anything in a while. Just come by the booth and show me the app, and I will give you a pair of Arctic Ice Blaze Orange Hunter packs, and they're Alaskans. They're really nice. They're like $29 a piece, okay? And they'll keep everything cold for up to 4 or 5 days in a good grizzly cooler, rotomolded cooler. And then if you come by and download the app, I've got a outdoor call radio koozie and a free year of Onyx if you download the app. And then I think we're going to do a drawing for something too. And then if you go to Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls and buy a turkey call, I'm going to be giving away a Dave Smith decoy, strutter decoy, and we'll draw the winner on that on Sunday. So that's nice. You're going to get a great turkey call made by Todd Rupert, and you're going to get maybe get a chance at a good decoy. And then if you buy a Gearhead bow, the first 4 people that buy a Gearhead bow at Archery Field and Sports, buy your bow, order it, come over and show me the receipt. You're going to get $300 off your bow purchase. You're going to get a $50 gift card from Archery Field and Sports, and I'm going to give you a brand new pair of $100 hunting boots for my Tasca. What a deal! First 4 people. That's a heck of a deal, Andrew. Woo! And they deserve it if they're going to switch to Gearhead, because they're going to get a great bow, they're going to support a great American company like Gearhead Archery, and they're going to have a hunting buddy that they're going to be happy to draw back and take in the woods. I can't wait to go rip some turkey lips with my Gearhead. I'm going head hunt.
Do it.
Yep, doing. Can't wait.
Make it happen.
Well, I think I start in Kansas, and then I finish in Pennsylvania. Oh, that reminds me. We might, in May, that last week of May, I might be doing a best of, because I'll be in Pennsylvania for like a week.
And you're not taking me.
Well, how you going to go? You got to work.
Hey, if you call, they'd probably be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go out there for 3 or 4 days and go turkey hunting and film a show, and then I'm going to do a day out at Creek Archery. If you live out in the Pennsylvania area, New Jersey, West Virginia, Creek Archery, it's in Roughdale, Pennsylvania. May 26th, you want to put that on your calendar, because there's going to be a big event there at Creek Archery, and I'll have a bunch of stuff, prizes. There's going to be an archery contest. They're going to have buck scores. It's a lot of stuff. So if you're out on the East Coast and you'd like to follow the show, come out and see me in Pennsylvania. That's going to be a lot of fun. Get me a big old Pennsylvania long beard.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yep. Larry McCoy will be out there with me, and I think Ryan and Paul's going too. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, thanks everybody. Who was the last winner?
It was another Jeff.
Another Jeff. Wow.
Yeah.
Jeff.
We're Jeff heavy here.
Yeah, we are. That's awesome. All right, everybody. Thanks for putting up with us for 2 hours. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody at the Deer Classic next week. Andrew will be there on Saturday. So Donovan from Triple H Outfitters will be with me in the booth. So it'll be Respect the Game TV, it'll be the Outdoor Call Radio, and Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. We're going to have 3 great booths for you to have a lot of fun. Don't forget to come by and grab a Buck Talk Radio t-shirt, and I'll put you in for that Ozonics and Work Sharp Sharpener and some other stuff. So we'll have a lot of fun next week at the Deer Classic. I will be doing the show live from there on Saturday morning like normal.
Yep.
And
first one there.
Yeah, first one there. And yeah, I love it because I'm the only one there, man. It's awesome. It's like I can run around.
It's the calm before the storm.
Yeah, because John's got that electric scooter there at the office, and I get on that thing and I zoom around the whole show. It's awesome because nobody's there to say no. All right, I'll see you next week, everybody. God bless you. If you haven't downloaded the Outdoor Call Radio app, please do so. I got a lot of stuff going on with their new shows coming on and big giveaways. Until next week. There you go, Corey. Until next week, God bless you, and be good to one another. Stay well. Bye, everybody. Bye! Thanks, everybody. I got to run. I'll see you on Wednesday on Turkey Talk Radio at 5 o'clock on the app. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Rick. Always appreciate you. I'll see you at the Deer Classic. Bye, everybody.